Welcome back, lovely people. Thank you so much for the adventure of the ARC-AGI. And so yesterday, we spent an hour on this one and we haven't solved it yet. So let's see what's missing. So we have so if we look, we have two that are failed and two that are passed. So we are missing two. So let's see this one. So why? Okay, actually, let's see. Yeah. So this one. Okay. So we have two shapes. So just to remind people how it works. So we have two shapes, and so that are filled with some color, and the colors of I call them key points, and I call them fill colors, like key colors and fill colors. And so what we need to do is to take this shape and then match it. So for example, like this shape. So match the red with the red, the yellow with the yellow, and the blue with the blue. And so we're trying all of the rotations. So 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and see if one works. So okay. So this one goes here, and so this one is here, and like this one is good. So why is this one not working? So we had an issue last time where like we have off by one for the test, so it was at the edge, but it doesn't seem to be at the edge. So let's see what's going on. So I have this one which is here, and so now if I rotate, I need to rotate up. And so if I rotate up, this one is here, this one is here. Oh, I see what's going on. So I don't know if you can see, I don't know how to show it, but the issue is that I'm only doing rotation, but here you need to flip it. So here you need to, first flip it and then rotate. Okay. And then let's see what this one is. So yeah, this one look like if you flip vertically, then look, the blue is here, the red is here, but the yellow should be at the top, but now the yellow is at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so we need to implement flipping. So function flip matrix, flip, let's say flip horizontally. Input. So we want to const output equals build matrix get width of the input, get height of the input. And so now for let I equal 0, I, okay, equals get width input, and const height equals get height of the input. So here this is width, and here this is height. Oops, I forgot to put the timer. Okay, so let width plus I for let j equals 0, j height plus j. So flip horizontally. So output of j of I equals input. So horizontally, so this is the x that's changing. So input of j. And so now this is the I. So width minus I. And so now the question is it +1 or -1? I think it's -1. So let's say we've got a 3 by 3. So this is 0, 1, 2. So when we are looking at this one, I 0. So it should be 3 minus 1. Yeah, so this is -1. So this is -1. Perfect. By the way, I see there's people on the stream. Like, if you have any questions whatsoever, everything, like, feel free to like ask, and I'm going to try to answer them quickly. So flip horizontally matrix. And so now what we want is, yep, so we want 8, and if I equals 4, then matrix equals flip horizontally matrix. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're doing 4, and then we flip, and then we'll do a 4 again. And I think that's going to cover all of the different ways. Okay, let's see. Get width. And I didn't return the outputs. Return output. Okay. So now why is it failing? Okay, so now this is only the 3 that's failing, so let's filter on the 3. Key points overlap. Yeah, I mean, is this the issue? Nope. So why is it failing here? Okay, so I haven't tested the flip matrix. Okay, so most of the ones. Okay, so console.log matrix to string matrix. Okay. So, okay, so we've got this, 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 this. So they all seem fine. So why is this one? So this one is going to be this one. And so what we're saying is we are yellow at the left. Okay. Oh, so x can be negative. So we want x plus width superior to 0. No, so we want x and or okay. So if x below 0 or y below 0, then it should fix it. Okay, perfect. So now, yep, do I have any console.log? Yep. And that's it. Boom. Okay, so it took us a bit more than an hour to finish this one. Cool. But I'm happy that I was able to spot that it was the horizontal. The good thing is, when I went into it, like I knew it was going to be tricky and challenging, so I'm happy. So one thing, yeah, we are like at almost 7 hours, and we are like 18. So hopefully there's going to be more similar thing, or like all of the like utils and can reuse, and so I can like start moving faster. So next one. Okay, what is happening here? Okay, so let me look at the one that looks. Okay, so we have a 4x. Are there? No, yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have a 4x4. And so here we are copying the same thing 4 times. So we're copying 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we put the blue ones in the diagonals. Okay, so we are copying 4 times and we put the blue one in the diagonals. So this one, so yeah, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, so we are copying 4 times. And then, so this one we are putting diagonals, and this one we're also putting diagonals. Okay, and this one diagonals, and then, okay. So now what about this one? This one we're putting diagonals. Yep, diagonals, and so it forms a line. Oh, okay. And so this one is here, and it can actually create a diagonal after it was pasted. Okay. Okay, so we first need to paste the 4 of them. So we first need to paste the 4 of them, and then we take this and we put all of the diagonals. Okay, should be simple enough. Okay, so new file, new tests, and let's go. Okay, so what we want is, so const width equals get width of the inputs, and we want height, and this is get height, and of course if I do this I don't have the import, which is annoying. Okay, and so now we want 4 times, so width, actually 2 times height times 2. And so now we want to copy submatrix. So input x10, y10, width, height, output. And now we want x1 to be 0, y1 to be 0. Okay. So the first one is going to be at 0, 0. The second one is going to be at width 0. The next one is going to be at 0 height. And the last one is going to be at width height. Okay. Oops. This one should be here. Is there a syntax error somewhere? So this is like this is like this. Okay. Perfect. So now we are going to have, okay, so let me check. So this is width. So this is width multiplied by 2. Why is it not happy? X1, so those are all X2. So yeah, I should really have like some kind of lightweight TypeScript integration, so all those typos would be caught. I'm going to try to see if I can set it up. Okay. So now I have, so this one, yep. So this is good, okay. So now I want to iterate for let I equals 0, I with multiplied by 2 plus I. Actually, const new width equal width, yeah, output width and output height. So this is output width, output height. Actually, one thing that would be super helpful is if I could iterate through everything. So I'm going to function for each pixel, So a matrix. So I'm going to get so the inputs, and so I'm going to const with equals, yep, so this, and a callback. Okay. And so now what I need to do is to for let I equals 0, I with plus I, so I never have to do it again. Let j equals 0, j height plus j, and then we're going to call back I j input j I. So actually, first we're going to give the color, and then the I and j. Okay. And so we don't return everything. And then what I want to do is to have a function that sets and ignores the boundaries. Like ignore if it's set color, ignore outside. And so this is the output, the ij color. And so what we're going to do is and we want probably a get color as well outside. Function get color, ignore outside, input ij color, ij. Okay. Tac. So if I below 0 or j below 0 or I superior equals to width or j superior equals to height. Oh, but no, we can't do that. Yeah, this one we can't. But what we can do is function is inside. Yep. Okay, so let me rename this. Is inside. Is outside. So we're going to return up. And so now, so if is outside, outputs, ij, so we return, and so now we do output j of I equals color. Okay. And so now what we're going to do is, and so now we need a for each diagonal. And so this is going to look like, so this is going to be for each pixel. So the outputs, so what we want is color. So what are the colors? We always output to 8. Okay. So color x, y. So actually color I, j. And now we're going to do for each diagonal. So it's going to be I, j, and it's going to be x, y. Wait, is for each diagonal? Oh, it just gives the callback. Okay. Where was I? Okay. And so now we're going to do so if color is not 0, also if color is 0, we're going to return. And so now we're going to do set pixel, set color, ignore outside. So this is going to be the output. Oh, wait. The issue is when I'm going to iterate. So I'm going to iterate in place. So I also need to check if it's not at 8. And our color equal 8. No, otherwise we're going to replace the thing. Okay, so output. So it's going to be a plus x, j plus y, and this is going to be 8. Okay, return output. Nice. So I really love this. It's going to make actually writing the writing the programs like much easier if we're just kind of things. I should probably like do something like this to repeat at an interval, but this can wait. So now I need to do a for each diagonal. Up. New file for each diagonal.js. So now this is just the diagonal, there's no diagonal at the middle. Okay. So this one is for each diagonal, and this is 2 spaces. Okay. So now I want to import this one. Okay, and so now let me create all of those, put them all. So for each pixel, .js, for each pixels, export defaults. Okay. Then what do we have? Is outside. I should probably name it is outside is pixel outside matrix. Yep. Okay. So now a new one is pixel outside matrix. Yes. Okay. Export defaults. Now it would be really nice if I could like just have a like hint like extract this. Is that one? Oh, move to a new file. Ooh, that's cool. Yep. Whoa, that is super cool. Why is this empty? Okay, that was almost super cool. Okay, well, I tried. Export defaults and import from. Okay. Okay. So import get width, import get height. Okay. And so now we need to import all of those. Import for each pixel and import for each diagonal. Okay, so now what is this? Get width. Why is it not defined? So in for each pixel, yep. Import get width, import get height. Okay. So now why is not happy? Set color is outside is not defined. Import set color in outside. Okay. So now, why is it not happy? Okay, test number 2. Oh, it actually overwrote. Oh, okay, okay. So, okay, so I cannot just use this. I need to only set it if it's black. Hmm. Okay. So, okay, I get, I'm going to do, okay. So, I'm going to do a get pixel, so get color, ignore outside, .js. And so what I'm going to do with this is going to return undefined. Now, yeah, I'm going to return undefined. And so it can be, so the reason I'm not super happy with this is that it can hide errors, but actually let me return null. But I think this is going to be useful. Okay. So get color ignore outside. So if not get color ignore outside, output I plus x, j plus x. And so this should be, so this one should be falsy if it's 0 or null. So now it's going to work. Okay. So now we've got it working. Nice. Okay, 20 minutes. That's good. So we have an hour, half hour, so we can look at the next one. Okay, so what is this thing doing? So it seems to be finishing a pattern somehow. Oh, got it, got it. Okay, so this is the pattern. And so this is flipping this one here, flipping this one here, flipping this one here. Yep. So this one is flipping this one, flipping this one, flipping this one. So flipping this one, yep. Okay. So what I need to do, yep, and so so this one is going to be, so if we flip, this one is just going to be here. Okay, let me see. So 10 by 10, resize, copy from input. So it should just be this one. Nope. So it should be this one. Okay. So now I don't get it. There's some kind of pattern. Yeah, the good thing is only in the diagonals. So are those always the same color? Yeah, these are always the same color. Same color. So the square here is always the same color. Okay, I think I'm getting it. So this is like one color, this one is one color, this one is one color, and this one is one color. So what we need is to figure out, yep. Okay, so what we need is to figure out like what are all of the colors and then just fill them out. Okay, so what we need is to like have iterations. So for each of the things, we first iterate to see what is the color, and then we iterate to see what is the actual, and then we iterate to set it. Okay. So now, and we need to figure out like what is the middle of this thing. And so for this, we can get the shape looking at the diagonals, and then we take the middle of this shape, and this is this point. Okay. Okay, I can do that. So number 20. Number 20. Okay, so we actually, the output is we copy the matrix. So now what we do is const shapes equals extract any color shapes.js. And so the input. And so we filter, we shape dot length equal set dot color shape 0 do I have the color for this one? Extract any color shape. Okay, let me put still like shape. Do we have a current shape? Current shape dot color equals current shape color. So if it's black, it's going to be 0. If not, it's going to be one random color, but I mean, it's still useful. So it's going to be 20. Perfect. So now shape dot color is not 0. And want the first one. Okay. So const shape equals this. Const pixel equal const center equals x equals shape dot width so equals shape dot x plus shape dot width divided by 2. I don't know if I need -1 or something, so we'll see. And y shape dot height. Okay. Shape dot y. Okay. So let's see console.log center. Okay, so T1. So I need to import this. Up. Tac. So okay, so this is not good. So this one should be, so the center should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. So this should be 4, 3, so it should be -1. Okay, 4, 3, perfect. So now, so const positions for each is, so we want first the for each diagonal. For each diagonal. Then we want this one, which is called for each cross -1 cross at 2, and this one is for each diagonal at 2. So for each side at 2, for each diagonal at 2. Okay. So now for each side. Ooh. Okay. So actually, yep. So this is we just multiplied by 2. So now what we can do is function for each side at 2, CB, and so this is return for each side, and so xy, and so we return x, and so we return CB of x multiplied by 2, y multiplied by 2. Okay. So is there a way to import? There's no import. Quick fix. Okay. And so now for each diagonal. Okay. So now we have all our for eaches. So now we do for eaches dot for each for each. It's going to be weird, but so const color. So let color doesn't defined for each, and so now for each, so this is x and y, and so const let's current color, const color equals, so this is the input actually I can do just current color equals current color or input y x, and so y plus center dot y, x plus center dot x. Okay. And so now I redo the for each, and now I set it. And so now input equals current color, and now it should work. Okay, so it's working. Output. So if I do the output, it's going to be better. And now it's working. I was so close. Oh, wait. For each, this should be for each diagonal. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So we need to not override it. Wait, why would it override this one? It shouldn't, right? So this one is test number 3. Let's do test number, oh, okay. Stop, we are at the 20. Okay, so now why does it override this? So, okay, so we said we want the current color. So at first it's undefined, okay. Yeah, like we should never override the center one. So let's say console.log for each .name and center current color. So, okay. Why is it printing 4 times? Oh, okay. So I want the number 3. Okay. So 4, so our center is 4, 2 for this one. Is it true? So it's, oh. Oh, okay, okay. So the issue is, okay, so now I understand why. So the issue is that this is finding this one and not finding this one because it's too gap. And so we already had this issue with one other one. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Which one was it? Yep, this one. So this was number 14. So number 14, and so what we did was extract shape for each. So this one is for each side and diagonal to white. Okay. So, okay, let's retry extract function. I want to see why it didn't work. Move to file slash adjust. And it did nothing. Okay, let's do it manually. So it's going to be for each side and diagonal to white. Okay, probably going to find a better name, but for now it's going to work. Okay, so this is number 14. Import from, okay. So now 20, we do the same. So extract any shape and color, white, okay. And so now this one is passing, okay. Perfect. So this one works. Does it work for everything? It works for everything, boom. Okay, 60 minutes, nice. So next one. 19, 20, 21. What? The what? Oh, okay, got it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 and 1, 2. So we need to count the number of delimitations. Okay. That should be easy enough. So this one is 2, 3. 2, 3. Was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 6. Okay. So we need to do extract shapes. So we need to do extract shapes, and then we count first. And then first we count how many are there like horizontally. So we count how many there are horizontally until it goes to the next one. And then we count the total number. And then we divide to get the height. Okay, that should be easy. So, boop, the test. So this is 21. I want to first find the first one. Okay, so 21. And we want to fill with the color. Okay. Okay, so let's not look at the output first. Okay, so const width equals, okay, so what we want is to const shapes equals extract shapes of the inputs. So net width equals, so 0 for, so shapes dot for each shape. So if shape dot x is, okay, so I shape dot x is below shapes I minus 1. So if I super 0 ends, so if we switch, so if the x switches minus 1, then width equal I minus, so I minus 2, because we're also going to count this one. So it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. And so it's going to be 3 minus 1. Okay. Shape 0, shape 1, shape 2, shape 3. It's going to be minus 1, 2. Okay. So this is good. So let height equals shape dot length minus 1 divided by the width. Let color equal shapes dot 0 dot color. Okay, so now the output equals with height, and now we're going to do for each pixel of the output. So it's going to be the color, but we don't care, the x and y. And now what we want is output yx equals, so this one we don't care, equals color. And we return the output. And this is not defined. Imports from, okay. So get width. Okay, so console.log width and height, probably like not a full number. None. 0. Okay. I shape dot x shapes dot I minus 1 dot x. Yeah. Okay. So okay, shapes. So we've got only one shape. Oh, but I just need for each side. I do not need it. I can't have the diagonal. What? So extract shape for each side. Yeah, but I don't think for each end diagonal. Why is it only giving me one shape? Console.log print to string matrix to string. The inputs. Okay. Console.log shape.length. Something is wrong. 1. No, but extract shape, you've been a very reliable friend. What's going on? Okay, so return. Okay. So why is it only giving me one shape? And so extract shape. What? Why? Why do you include this one? Okay, so I'm not happy with the imports, like the auto imports. So I'm going to have to like submit feedback. Okay, so now it's doing an infinite loop, which is not good. Okay. So why is it infinite looping? So the shape should be good. So I don't want this. So this only iterates once. Okay. So let me return here. I need to restart the test. So 0, okay, so it's doing an infinite matrix. What are you verifying? Okay, so now infinity. Okay, so the width is 0, the width should not be 0. So now I need to put by the console log return. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So it's first going there. So this is the height. So it's looping in the other direction, so we can just swap everything. Okay. And we want the first one. Okay, so the first one is, let me stop logging this. Okay. So the height, 6. Okay, is the first one 6? The first one should be not 6. Okay. Oh, but I need to break. So if height, okay. again equals null. So if height equals null, and okay, so for two, yes, woo, did it. Yep, and so now, yes, okay, cool. Okay, now we're cooking. Okay, so now we're getting back to a rhythm. So I have 5 minutes. Let's see if the next one is going to be easy or not. Okay, so what we have is we have 3 shapes, and we need to find the gray one, and then we need to copy things next to it. Okay, this is a speed run. Are you excited? We're going to speed run this one. So, okay. So let's create a new one. Okay, so we're going to get all of the shapes, any color. So extract shapes. Oh, okay, I know what's going on. Extract any color shape. Okay, actually this is remove it. This is my fault. Any color shapes. This is totally my fault. Okay, so extract any color shapes from the inputs. So there should be okay, so there should be and if it's not 0, so there should be 3. So the output is 3. So 3 by 3. And so now what I want is to find the gray one. So okay, so for each so shapes, and we filter shape dot color is not 0. Perfect. So now we want to iterate shape, and so now what we want is to get the position of the gray pixel. Const gray equals position equals extract shapes. Okay, this one of so we want to have shape, so const matrix equals shape shape to matrix. Why did I do it? Find in file, find in folder, shape to matrix. Okay, so we want to extract this one into a function. We want to extract this one into a function, so it's 18. Shape to matrix.js, export default function, import from /matrix, copy submatrix, import from / okay. So now the 18 what is it? Matrix, so shape to matrix, so import from / okay. So now we use the same one, 22. Oops. Okay, so matrix, shape to matrix of the shape from the matrix, and so we want to find shape dot color equal shape dot color equal gray is 5. So now we got the gray position in the small matrix. Okay, And so now we want to copy submatrix. So we want the input to be the input, x1 to be shape.x, y1 to be shape.y, width to be shape.width, height to be shape.height, and we want the output to be the output, x2 to be something, and y2 to be something. Okay, so now what we want is, let's say the gray position right now is in 1, 0, and so the goal is for this to be, so 1, 1 minus this. So we want 1, 1 minus gray position dot x. I think this is this position dot y. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. So let's see. What? No, 21. Shape dot width. Shape. Yep. So we failed. Sorry, I couldn't make it. So I have to run. But yeah, I think that was a good one. Thanks for following. And yeah, if you have any questions, like put them in the chat or like on Twitter. And so Monday is off. So I'm going to come back on Tuesday for finishing this one and doing the next. So thanks everybody, and see you next time.